What's going on, guys? It's your boy Buns1234 here. As you can see, I am back in the crew at Motorfest with some custom race grinding for some prestige tickets. I have all the vehicles I need for all the vehicles that I've wanted so far. So basically, all I'm really going to be doing is grinding prestige tickets before. Well, I might go through because I've got to collect all these. I've got to get all these, but at the same time, I've got the vehicles that I wanted. So literally, all I'm doing now is just grinding prestige tickets for the upcoming update in 3 weeks. I think 2-3 weeks, because I think there's a couple of vehicles in there that I actually want before I go through and do anything else. I can use rally raid vehicles, certain rally raid vehicles, as well as a boat. So what we're going to do, we're going to go through and do the boat ones first, because they're boat events, and I'm not a big fan of boat events. So get them over and done with, and then we'll jump into the rally raid. I might switch up between different rally raid cars, and I'll go from there. Also, I don't know how long I'm going to stream for today. I woke up with a massive headache and not feeling the greatest today. So, yeah. But we're only doing one powerboat event, and then we're basically sticking just mainly to rally. Well, rally raid, I should say. That's all we're really sticking to is rally raid today. So, let's go get this. Let's go do this. Get this one over and done with, and then we'll head over into some normal races. Where are we going here? We'll put it on. Put on level 3 for the boat, and I don't know, we'll just do it maxed out. Nope. That's right. I have almost got a XP set. I've almost got a Nitro Chem set, and I've almost got a score breaker set. I'm actually pretty damn close from getting a score breaker set. So let's choose this. Let's get this one over and done with, so I can jump into some rally raid events. Like I said, I'm not too sure how long I'm going to stream for. I might only stream for an hour and a half. I might only stream for an hour. I haven't fully decided yet. But, yeah. I'm also thinking of doing a, well, this week coming, I'm thinking of doing a, grand race stream. Where I do nothing but grand races, one after the other for, I don't know, an hour and a half. An hour to an hour and a half, maybe 2. God damn those boosts. Definitely chose the wrong boat here, but you know what? This is literally the only boat that I really ever use in this game. Do I care? Not really. Does it make it a little bit more difficult? Pretty much. My control's also going flat. So I'm going to have to change my control. Alright, let me change the control and then we'll restart it. I'll be right back. Alright, let's try this again. You know what they say, do not play any type of driving game when you're sick. It is not the best thing to do. Pretty sure there's a warning at the on one of the loading screens when you first load this game up, and I think it says do not play when sick. Or it just says do not drive when sick, I don't know. Hopefully I can get a better run this time. That was a better turn than before. I'm pretty sure this is going to be the only boat event that I have to do today. And if that's the case, I'm not complaining. I'm not really a big fan of boats. Don't get me wrong, they are fun to drive. I'm just not a fan of them. Especially since they don't go as quick as the boats from the Crew 2. Come on, turn. I am more of a vehicle person when it comes to this type of this game. I prefer to drive a vehicle than anything. Although, since this game now has a water bike as well as a jet, I kind of don't mind being on water. And I actually don't mind flying these days. Come on. I'm going to be cutting this very, very, very close. But the question is, can I do this? Not if I do that. God damn it. So this is why I enjoy the boats on the Crew 2. They are so much freaking quicker. Like, holy shit. It's like when you get to the Korea Motorfest. If the boat just slightly grounds itself in the water, there's no speed in it whatsoever. Maybe I am using the wrong boat. Give me a second. Let me change boat. Let's just grab this thing. So I have all the boats. This one does just glide across the water. There's no real stopping it. And it also goes a hell of a lot quicker. Who would have thought the first event would give you the most trouble? Okay, what the hell was that? My boat just yanked to the right. Yeah, okay. This boat is probably the best boat in the spec. I'm not 100% sure. I'll have to do some Googling about that, but... This thing just glides over the water. It's actually very confusing. Oh. Come on, I'm at 71%. 73%. I am not putting the difficulty down anymore. I normally do any event on level 4 and up. I rarely go to level 3 unless I'm racing around with a friend who's not 100% good at the game, but he plays to have fun, and all he's really done so far is manage just the free playlist. So I race on level 3 to help him make money and all that, but other than that, I don't race on level 3. I race on 4 and up. That's just how I like to race. Alright, looks like I'm going to have to create a channel livery just for this boat. Alright, that's done. And I leveled up. Awesome. Alrighty. Now I think that is the only boat one I have to do. Nope, there's another one. Is that the only one in that? Monster truck. Definitely not a boat in that one. No boat in that one. I've done that one. Done that one. There's no boat in that. Even I know that. Nothing in that one. Nothing in that one. Nothing in that one. No, 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 no. Done all the boat ones in this apart from the bikes. Nope, nothing in that. Done that one. There isn't one in this, is there? No. 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 Nope. Screw it, collect that while I can. Alright. Alright, let's go head all the way over to here. Let's go get this one done. And then we'll jump into the rally ones. Yes, this one. Before we do anything. Just checking all that. Alright, this one is a race, so we'll go to the hardest difficulty, because you know why not. I think my chat's broken. User in my spot, get out of it. Okay, since when are these boats this goddamn quick? You bitch! He flipped me! The motherfucker flipped me! The motherfucker flipped me. How fucking dare he flip me like that? Give me some breathing room. God damn it. Ah, I forgot how much it hurts to drive a boat. Alright, have to go for the jump. I am not just gonna try and avoid that. I probably could avoid the boat, that massive ship I should say, but wasn't going to risk it. Not when I actually have a decent gap. This one I will avoid. The best I can. And go through this. I'm only halfway through this race. God damn. I miss going 300 plus on the Crew 2 in a boat. I really do miss it. I need to play this Wednesday's Crew 2 Summit, because the Z4 Agent Edition I think is coming back on the Crew 2. It's a vehicle I do not have yet in Motorfest. I'm only missing two previous Crew 2 Summit vehicles on Motorfest. One is the Emerald Edition, the other one is the Z4 Agent Edition, I think. I think it's the Agent Edition, I'm not 100% sure. I'll have to double check. And then of course it's basically just the Summit vehicles for Motorfest that I'm missing. See, once I can get on a roll on a boat, I can decimate. AI, that is. 1.15 seconds. Jesus. Okay, what is everybody using? Oh. Ah, the Vector V40R is the main boat. All that try-hard use. Alright. Good to know. Alright, now that is all... I think that's all the boat events that I have to do. Nope. I think I'll bike ones in that. Definitely not in that one, even I know that. Nothing in that, nothing in that. I've done that. Nope, no boat ones in that. I know there's not one in this, but I will always have a look, because you never know. American Muscle. Hawaii Scenic Tour. Alright. Which means I can now go back to Rally Raid. Now, finding a decent Rally Raid vehicle that does not slide in... Well, a modern day Rally Raid vehicle that does not slide is actually more difficult than what you think. Because I would love to use that, but it slides way too much. The little Ford Focus is actually really good, but I'm going to be using the Enforcer unit that I also created this livery yesterday because I was bored. I didn't want to race anyway, so I just created this livery. So we are using this vehicle until I get bored of it. And when I get bored of it, instead of using a XP vehicle, I might just use a vehicle that I enjoy racing with. Come on, out of my way. Gotta let my dog out for the toilet in a minute. Okay, why am I trying to drive this like a street tier 2 vehicle? It is not a street tier 2 vehicle. Get off me. Kind of wish the lights would flash more. Well, technically, since I'm not main stage grinding, I'm only prestige token grinding. I could actually, or prestige ticket, sorry, I could actually just use any Rally Raid vehicle I want. Alright, well, let's do that. Let's go find a different Rally Raid vehicle once I finish this race. Yeah. I like this actually like this truck. I really do. It's got the perfect amount of traction for me and perfect amount of grip, but I can't slide it when I want to slide it. I love how the first lap is always like head to head between me and the top. Well, from me to fourth. Unless I'm in fourth, then it's still me to first. But the moment I get a run on any AI, I just kind of just pull away from them. No, we're not going that way. That slide actually screwed me over. Really? Now you want to slide? You know what? Screw you. Screw you. Just slide when I don't need you to slide. Do I want to go back to my Grand Race vehicle? Actually, you know what? I don't know how bad this thing slides, and from when I first ever drove it, it actually drives really well. It's not like I'm going off-road in it either. Will it slide out? Oh, well, I can... Oh, I can actually hold it. Okay. I think I would prefer to drive a Skyline over this. Alright, I think I might need an extra bit of a challenge. Might turn nitrous off in the next race. And I think we might jump over into the R34 Rally Raid car. There is one Grand Race set that I don't know if it's actually a thing, but there's one Grand Race set of vehicles that I kind of wish I could use, and it is, I don't know, like I said, I don't know if you can use these three classes, because I personally haven't seen them, but I would love to have Racing, Rally Raid, and Street Tier 2, and use nothing but the R34, because there's an R34 in each of those specs. I'm not 100% sure if there is if that is a thing in Motorfest, and if it's not, that needs to happen. Because the R34 is my dream vehicle, always have been, always has been, always will be. If I ever had the money, I would actually go buy a 1999 GTR V-Spec, twin turbo, or just single turbo. Then I'll probably put a twin turbo on. But I've always wanted an R34 Skyline. I want a traditional two-door, not one of those four-door ones. Four-door ones are more of a family car. I do not have a family apart from, well, my mum's my family, but other than that, I don't have my own family. So I prefer to have a two-door sports car than anything. What did he race in? Alright, so if I didn't slide too much on that last corner, I probably could have bet my friend. Oh look, I got gold brakes, not that I need it. Although no, I think I do need the gold brakes. It's not what I wanted. Alright, switch that out with that. What are the pro settings on this? My standard pro settings, customize. Do I want to put a custom livery on this? Do I have one that'll work? That's the question. No, so I'm going to have to create one for this car at some point. That's fine. Change that to the dust smoke tires, or tire smoke, dust storm. That one's fine. That one's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Go with that. That's fine. Yep. All right. Is there going to be a decent livery? A Red Bull one? That's actually kind of clean. I think it might be the Red Bull one. Tempting, but no. Okay, I like that. That's also kind of clean. Or do I just go with the stock livery until I decide to make one? That's actually kind of cool. Alright, we're sticking with that. Alright, I'm going to change the underglow. That one's just a little much. Let's just go with the blue. Yeah, we'll go with that. Alright. Alright, we're good. Had to give it a little test drive before I decided to throw it into a race. Alright, I'll keep the nitrous on for this race. If I can get a decent lead, then I'll know with this vehicle I can turn it off at a later stage. Okay, this thing has acceleration. Alright, let's see what I can do without using nitrous at all. Or will I need nitrous for these races with this car? It's Nissan versus Nissan in first and second. It's kind of also ironic that the guy in second place also has the exact same name as my half brother in real life. I do find that really funny. See, the way this thing slides, I do not mind it. Mainly because I can actually keep it somewhat straight when I need to. Yeah, I think I might spend some time trying to build a somewhat decent channel livery for this. At some point. Well, at least now I know I actually don't need nitrous with my Skyline. Like, I can use nitrous if I want, but I don't have to use it. So yeah, I'm definitely going to turn off the nitrous when I'm using this vehicle. I can actually get some clean slides with this car. Why did I stop using this in Grand Race? So at one point, this was my main go-to ground race vehicle for rally raid. And then I switched it up and I went to the old school Dodge Charger Mad Edition because for some reason that thing just handles the way I need it to handle. Plus, you know, it's an old school Dodge Charger. You can't beat that. Well, that was a fun race. Alright, I reckon I might push for the 2 to 2.5 hours with this. Just because, you know, why not? I will need to sit here and do hours upon hours upon hours just to get the prestige tokens that I want. Yep, I think I found myself my new rally road vehicle. Alright, that's fine. I do want to turn off the nitro. Alright, let's go. Yeah, this three, I think it's a 370 or is it a 350? I think it's a 350. That thing's got a lot of goddamn torque in it for what it is. I don't know if I can change the spoiler on this. I will need to check that out at a later stage. Don't get me wrong, I do love the stock spoiler on a Skyline, but I kind of want a more high-rised one. Yeah, see, who needs nitrous? I'm roughly 2 seconds ahead. I'm comfortable with that. Yeah, the straights will be where they'll catch me. But on the corners, I think they're struggling to catch me on the corners. Also, they seem to be struggling to catch me on a straight. Makes no sense in my opinion, but you know what? It is what it is. My goal with this game is by the end of the year, I want to have every single custom race done. I want every single bit of prestige, I want every single prestige ticket I can possibly get by the end of the year. That also includes the vehicles that I've already spent on. So with the next update, if there's two or three vehicles that I want, I will grind to get those 2 to 3 vehicles, and then after that, it's just whatever else I can get, and then I'm going to go through and purchase everything in the Prestige ticket shop. Because why not? Did that back on the crew too. I think it was about a month or so before the crew Motorfest came out. I did nothing but grind money on the crew 2. And then I think I spent like, I think it was like 20 minutes, 20, 30 minutes going through purchasing every single vehicle that I did not have. Just to own every single vehicle. Apart from the platinum vehicles through the summit. So yeah, I might push. I'm going to try and push for the 2-hour mark. That should give me enough time to get, I don't know, a few more races in. Okay, why the hell is this thing so much fun to throw into a corner? Yep, I definitely need to build a custom channel livery just for this vehicle alone. I do need to get back into GTA, and I do need to start grinding some money before the I think it's the Gunner Factory, before those files disappear by Thursday for me. So I need to sit down and do some major grinding. Oh, that's right. The Z4 is the top rally raid vehicle to use. Alright, let's go. Why is it always you in front? Shit. Well, that didn't go according to plan. Who would have thought the AI would actually use notches to catch me, to try and pass me before a corner? That's something a player does. I should know. I've done enough grand races where I've had players do that. They're in my spot. all I have to do is just tap the brake, and I can flick the back end of this car out. I actually enjoy that because I can control it. The Ford Raptor race truck, you turn too sharp in that, and the back end just goes, "Yep, let's slide." I can actually control this vehicle. I think that's why I switched to the Dodge Charger Mad Edition for Rally Raid, because I can actually control that. I can throw that car sideways when I need it to, and it actually takes bumps and goes downhill very well. I also recorded a one of the outposts for Assassin's Creed Unity Dead Kings. The little free roam outpost things you can do. There's only 3 of them to do, but I recorded one of them today. They do take 5+ minutes. Unless you just run through it, then you can do it in like under 5 minutes. But I try and do it as stealthy as I try and play as stealthy as possible. So that video will be live 6:30 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. Same with every other video that I post. It always goes up at the exact same time. It's just that's how I schedule my videos. Okay, I think I might need to use this car more in ground races. It's actually really fun to use. But for that, I'll need to either put a custom livery on this, or just not enjoy driving the old school Dodge Charger. Which is going to be very difficult because I absolutely love that vehicle. Doesn't have the top speed of the higher end rally raid vehicles, but the Dodge Charger Mad Edition is just it's just a unique vehicle, and I don't ever see it in a grand race. So that's the only reason why I use it. I see a lot of Skylines, BMWs, for the Ford Raptor race trucks and all that. I rarely see the Dodge Charger Mad Edition. It's very upsetting because it's actually not a bad rally raid vehicle. Like I said, it just doesn't have the top speed of some of the meta rally raid vehicles, but it's actually not too bad. The way I'm driving this vehicle's not too bad. Well, racing and ground races really do make your skills a lot sharper and a lot better. Now, if I can only just get a few friends online to do ground races with me. Wow. Okay. That's my new fastest time, and I did it without using nitrous. So if I actually was using nitrous, I could probably take off maybe 10 to 15 seconds off. Not complaining. Personally, not complaining. Alrighty. Next event. Which event is it? Alright. Oh, it's this event. This event has PTSD for me. From, I think it was last month, when I was trying to do these, I was trying to grind some prestige tickets with racing vehicles, but I had to use. I think I was stuck to using nothing but Ferraris, and for some reason I just could not do this event. Doesn't matter what difficulty I had it on, I could not do it. I just couldn't get the right driving line in any of the Ferraris in the game, and they would just slide way too much. See, who needs nitrous? Starting to think I'm a little bit overpowered when I jump into a skyline. The amount of times I've done a grand race and I've gone from say I start off in like a hypercar or something, and I get to the first section, which is a straight tier 2. Could be sitting like 15th or whatever. By the time I get to the third section from driving straight tier 2, I go from like 15th to like 8th. I think I just know how to drive a Skyline way too much. Can I go through? I can. No slowdown because this is an off-road vehicle. Yeah, so far my favorite actual specs for grand races is the one spec that has Rally, Street Tier 2 Rally, or it's Rally Raid, then Rally. There's two options for Rally. I absolutely love that one. I think I've got a video recorded on that. Don't know if it's posted, and if it is, it'll be in the Grand Race playlist of me doing all my Grand Races. And if it's not, it means I haven't posted it, or I end up just deleting it. I don't know. I really don't know. I am curious though on what this week's custom show vehicles are going to be. Also, we kind of need the elite bundle. That's meant to be that was meant to come out this update. We still haven't got it yet. So I'm actually curious on what that is. Yeah, okay. I think I need to use the Skyline more. I'm actually really decent with it for some reason. I don't know why, but I am. Alright, next one. It's my dog barking. Give me a minute. I've got to put her outside. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Alright, I definitely need to get a new PS5 controller. Well, technically I need to get two. One has stick drift, it's only a very slight stick drift. And the other one, the battery just doesn't last. So between those two, I do not have a decent working PS5 controller. I did have one, but I raged at a game. I think it was about 4 or 5 weeks ago, and yeah, kind of broke I think it's the R1 button, to the point that that button now just doesn't work. Oh, not paying attention. Okay, this thing has way too much acceleration through water. Way too much. I've done this race quite a few times in different vehicles, especially in different rally road vehicles, and they all get hooked in water. This thing just glides over water. Why? But again, that was back before the custom races were. Oh, well, no, the prestige token custom races were a thing. Yep, didn't turn soon enough, so I have to take the jump. Did not want to do that, but I had to do it. If I can complete, I'll say at least 4 to 5 playlists in the 2-hour period with Rally Raid, I'll be happy. Because I have no problem sitting here, putting music on and just playing for hours. but I do got to get into GTA. I might stream if I don't do my own money stuff today on GTA. I might do a stream either tonight or tomorrow, or even Thursday morning before, because Thursday night for me is when everything changes. So I might do that and do another solo grind session, and do those Garnet Factory files where I just bounce between them all. Because I've helped a friend do some, but I haven't actually done any for myself this week. There's that ball. I've been gone for just over, well, an hour and 10 minutes basically. So if I can finish at least that one, or even get halfway through that one, I'll be happy. But again, it also comes down to how many are actually in each playlist. Oh, okay, it's this one. I was wondering which one this was. There's two events that the AI cannot do. There's a small part in two events that an AI can't do. In this one, it's mainly that bridge. You'll get the odd one time where the AI just go through it like there's no issues. Another one, I think it's actually, don't know if it's in the Porsche playlist or it's a different one, but there's one part in I think it's a 3-lap race or a 2-lap race. I think it's a 3-lap where the AI just get lost and they just do circles. It's actually really funny to watch. Yeah, I think I have too much fun driving a Skyline. Also, like I said, apparently this is like one of the very few rally raid vehicles that I can actually purposely throw sideways and hold it. There are others I can do that with, but for some reason I can do it so much cleaner in this. I don't know why. Screw it, shortcut. Oh, I thought I was going to break. I was going to crash into that tree for a second. I just love my Japanese vehicles, always have. I really don't know why, it's just... I just love my Japanese vehicles. The fact that I'm 15 seconds ahead in a car that I've turned nitrous off on the hardest difficulty makes no sense. Then again, there's always going to be certain vehicles that I can race really well in it, really well in, and there's going to be other vehicles that I can't. Doesn't matter what pro settings I use, I just cannot use them. Plus, I'm also not remembering that this is also a rally raid vehicle. So why am I following the road? Come on, can I hit a 20-second lead? That was way too clean. That was way too clean through those corners. If I can make those wheels a little bit bigger, I'll be very happy. But I'll worry about that at a later stage. Yeah, I think I need to use this car more often. I think this one's next. Let's have a look. Nope, not this one. This one. Oh. Alright, I'll collect that. Oh look, I'm only 3 events away and I have 2 more of these. Damn. Yeah, it is this one. Awesome. It's kind of ironic that you have to use a Street Tier 1 or Street Tier 2 in this event. Especially since this whole event is done off-road. Don't hit a tree. Actually, kind of surprised that he didn't hit a tree. Because normally the AI hit at least 1 or 2 trees in that first little section. All right, heading up into the jungle. Okay, what the hell? Who put that boat there? Oh. Use the wall. Yeah, I find too much enjoyment doing rally races. Oh, overspun that. It's not often I overspin that corner. Oh, come on, stick to it. Thank you. That was very risky because I could have gone. I could have either gone into the tree or just drove off the cliff. That was a little too risky. I am literally in my element when I'm doing off-road races. I don't know why. I really don't know why I enjoy doing off-road racing. More than what I should. Oh. Don't know what I hit there, but it threw me offline. But I managed to save it, that's all I care about. Oh, so much for having this on the hardest difficulty for a challenge. Then again, if I put this on the easiest difficulty, I will probably be winning by like 50 plus seconds. Instead of 13. Correction, 14. So yeah, when I've finished, when I eventually wrap the stream up, I've got to eat lunch because it'll be lunchtime by the time I finish, and then hopefully I'll have one of my friends on. So I'll see if he wants to play some GTA, and if he does, awesome. If not, I'll jump on a GTA myself, and I'll probably do some little bits of side work. Got to get the salvage yard robberies done so I can sell those vehicles. And I've got to make sure my MC stuff is empty. I bet him by almost 10 seconds with no nitrous. Wow. Oh look, golden tires. Not that I need it. Not for rally raid. I have the things I need for rally raid. I don't need anything else. All right. Scroll down to the bottom. Well, I don't think I'm going to get to where I want to get to. So I've almost hit the hour-and-a-half mark, and I still need to get through, what, another 2 playlists? Then again, some of the playlists I have already done in a rally raid vehicle. So there'll be one. It could be one. It could be 2 less in each event, or each playlist, I should say. So never know. Might get there, and I might not. Come on, you pass me, you die. Well, I think he's going to pass me on the jump. Yep. I called it before I even hit the jump. It's all good. I enjoy fighting for my fighting for my position back. Oh, you little bitch! That wasn't meant to go like that. Come on, turn! God damn it! All it takes is one clean slide on a turn, and I'll catch him. Or just have a better driving line. Why is it out of all the events that I've just done, that this event gives me the most trouble with him? You think he got sick of losing? Well, I just realized I said 2119. We got 2119. Pretty sure that's from like Monsters Inc. or something. I cannot really remember. I haven't watched that movie probably for a good 8 years. Yeah, okay. I think I need to start using this vehicle more. I've said it once and I'll say it again. I need to use it more. Alright, so that's these two here. Let's move on to this one. Okay, there's 8 in this I have to do. Alright. Alright, let's just go through, let's just do what I can. I'm not exactly on a time limit for these, it's just I don't want to sit here for too long. Especially when I'm not feeling the greatest. I'm still fighting a cold slash flu for about a month and a bit now. And it's almost got to the point that I can't fight it much more. Plus, where I live, it's also becoming winter, which also does not help. So I was going to go straight into that house for a second. Just like that. Word of advice, do not try and slide that corner too early. It ain't gonna work. That's also why I enjoy starting further back in a grand race. Like, I don't mind starting like top 5, but I kind of panic when I get to like second, or like when I get to first or second, and I screw myself over. Where if I start further back, like 12th to 16th, I would say. Or even the top like 20th or something like that. I enjoy starting back there because I have to fight all the way through. That's more enjoyment. That's more enjoyable to me. Am I gonna overlap this car? Whew, I just got that. I'm coming for you. What are you in? Is that the Ford Raptor race truck? It is. Alright, well, gotta go. I've overlapped someone. What do you do that in? BMW. Nice. I just hit level 30. 20 more levels to go and I'll get to level 50. Awesome. Alright, next one. I know one of these is going to be a beat the clock. There we go. Let's see if I can do this on hard without using nitrous. And if I can't, then I'll switch nitrous on, see if I can do it with nitrous. I know, I'm pretty sure I'll be able to do this. Especially since I'm in a rally raid, I can just do shit like this. As I get further on, it might be a little bit more difficult to do. Might is the word. Now, shortcut is... Almost hit the shortcut properly. Alrighty. I think if I'm remembering, at one stage I actually struggled to do this in a rally raid vehicle. Oh, screwed up that one. And then just aim straight for the next checkpoint, like so. Go this way. Cut to the grass because you know why not? I can. Okay, I'm thinking this is going to be a decent time for me. And if it is, I am not going to be complaining. I finished it with still a minute. What was that? About a minute 16 left on the clock. Almost hit top 1,000. Oh, oh! I only just bet him. I'll take it. I'll take it. Skyline for the win. Ooh. The monster truck event, the one event that always gave me the most trouble. Now that was a launch and a half. I think that's the Safari edition. Actually, no, I don't think it is. I think it's just the standard 350. It's got a hell of a lot of torque, though. It's very odd. Considering the fact that it is a rear-wheel drive, not an all-wheel drive. No, a four-wheel. Is it all-wheel or is it four-wheel? No, I think it's four-wheel drive. So I think monster trucks are an all-wheel. I'm driving a little aggressive here, but you know what? It is what it is. Oh. Yeah, I think it'd be fair to say that the car that's in first right now is driving like his life depends on it. I am struggling to catch him. All right. Last lap. I got to catch him on this lap, otherwise I have to restart. Oh, so now you want a grip. Now you don't want to slide for me. Alright, let's try this again. Cut in. Take him on the inside. Damn it! You let him back. You let him back in front of you. All right, come on, find the groove. That's better. Now it's got to do that whole thing again for another lap. It really does not like that first turn. Oh, okay. Instant traction once I land. Alright, got some breathing room. Ow. Okay, had breathing room. Yeah, no, I've got this. I got it this time. I have got it this time. Oh, Jesus Christ. Too bad that 4 wasn't a 6. Damn, almost bet him. You know what? Not complaining. Oh, custom mode. I reckon I'll go until I finish this playlist, and I think that'll do the stream. Because that should push it to almost the 2 hour mark, which is roughly what I wanted. Okay, this thing does not get stopped by water. Well, all I can say to that is Skyline power. You know, I could probably avoid that jump. And keep my speed up as I do. Might try and do that this lap. See if I can actually avoid that jump. Go to the right. Okay, awesome. I can actually avoid the jump. Because that keeps my speed up probably a little bit too much. Probably just a little bit too much, but you know, I'd rather have too much speed than not enough. Too wide. That was way too wide for me. Alright, let's go to the left this time. Okay, that's a better line through that. Almost 320 flat. Not complaining. Yeah, if I use the meta vehicle, I probably could catch him. I rarely use meta vehicles though. Grand Race is a different story. I try and use the best vehicle that is suited for that class. But other than that, I try not to use meta too much. Because then I rely on it too much when I jump into custom races. Alright. I think I've got 5 more events here. Well, no. Three to 5 more events. Excuse me, coming through. My spot. Not yours. This game really is quite peaceful when you're just doing races. Like it's just very open areas. I love open areas. Just like when I drive in real life. I have no problem driving through a city or anything like that, but put me on the open road where there's just open fields and basically nothingness, and I will enjoy that drive 1,000 times more than driving through a city. I think that's one of the reasons why I love rally racing and racing games so much, because there's just openness. Not a care in the world, just you, your car, and just dirt road with trees. Damn it. Try to cut the corner and the game's just like, nah, not cutting it this time. We're gonna make you straighten up right here and you're gonna go past the checkpoint. It's all good. No harm lost. Well, no time lost. No harm done. Why sit on the road when you're in a car that drives off road? It's not like you lose speed driving off road in a car like this. Okay, that was clean. That was very clean. Alrighty. So yeah, I'll finish this playlist, and I think that'll do. Got 3 more events to do, and then I might do another. Oh, cool! Another off-roading one. Then I might do another one of these streams later on down the track. Maybe. Excuse me, coming through. See, right where I belong. Throw me into any type of off-road event, and I just drive the way I should be driving. I enjoy off-roading way too much. Do kind of wish me and my half-brother were still talking in real life though, and I was still visiting him, because me and him had a plan of finding a cheap junked car. Doesn't matter what brand it was, and me and him were going to turn it into a rally car and go do rally events in it. Wow, I got a total of what, an hour or so with this control. Wow. That is awful. Definitely need to look into getting a new PS5 control. I have one in mind, it's just I've got to have the money for it. Oh shit, where are you going? There's a grey camo one that I want to get. I could just go with the standard color one, they are cheaper, but I want a camouflage one. Every single PlayStation console that has a non-corded controller, I've always had a camouflage one. So one of my PS3 controllers is a green camouflage. I've got 2 camouflage ones for the PS4. One was a blue, I think it was a blue. The other one was a forest green. And for the PS5, I am looking at a grey one. So I've just got to hold out until August and deal with the fact that the battery of this runs out way too quick. I can plug it into an actual charger, into a phone charger, and play it, well, use it while it's charging. I did that yesterday when I was playing Assassin's Creed Unity. My control was dying, and I was only like, I think it was about 40 minutes into the stream, so I had to put it on charge because my other control wasn't even close to being charged. But I'll get around to getting a new control. Technically, I'll be getting two because the other control that's on charge right now, that has a stick drift problem, and that. Okay, what a victory screen. I can see underneath the map. Not what I wanted, but okay. I only just bet him. What was he using? Z4, yeah. Oh, nice. Leveled up again. I think I've gone up like 5 levels this stream. Alright, 2 more events and then I can wrap it up. You can try and block me in all you want. All it takes is a single turn. And I'll just overtake you all. Okay, that was way too quick for that slide, but you know what? Can't do much about it. I think at one point I was saying that corners are my kryptonite when it comes to this game. These days, because I've done so many grand races, so many races in general, would have to say they're not my kryptonite much more, or really at all. Depends on the vehicle that I'm using. Depends on the event. Well, yeah, depends on the vehicle I'm using, the race that I'm on, or the route that I'm on with the grand race. Corners do not really frighten me as much these days. I'll never forget my first time jumping into a grand race. Did not know what to expect, did not know what the best vehicles were. I just jumped on, chose three vehicles that I knew how to drive somewhat decently. And I think I got like 16th in my first grand race. It took me, I think it was like 5 grand races in general just to get top 10. Now these days I can get roughly top 10 probably about 7 out of 10 times, maybe 6. And occasionally I'll get the odd podium vehicle, not podium, the odd podium of getting 3rd, maybe 2nd. And in my grand race career, I've only ever gotten first once. And that was like, I don't know, I think that was like 6 months ago I got first. Alright, one more event, ladies and gentlemen, and then I can wrap it up. My headache is actually getting a little bit worse. I need to take tablets for it. I'm just gonna get through one more event. That's all I've got to do. One more event. What was that? Hypercar Street 2 racing and with no collision. Tempting. Very tempting. Alright. Nope, it's not this one. Is it this one? Nope. No, it won't be that one. That event right there. That Lamborghini event. There is one corner that the AI cannot do. And it's actually very funny to watch. Alright. I've basically completed 2 playlists, or 2.25 playlists, in about 2 hours 15 minutes. Which really isn't too bad. Driving a little aggressive. Just a little. But the quicker I get this done, the quicker I can go take tablets. Possibly eat if it's the right time. And then relax. Or I would plan on just jumping straight into GTA, doing my salvage yard robberies, and then go from there. So yeah, if I don't do a GTA stream tomorrow or tomorrow night, I'll do one Thursday morning, probably roughly around the time I started this one, and it'll be another money grinding session. Well, that was a horrible line. Why is it the whole stream I was doing really well with my driving, and then all of a sudden get to this last event, and my driving goes out the window? Someone explain that. It makes no sense, but you know what? Not everything makes sense in this world. Yep. I'm so used to playing GTA, pushing down on the D-pad opens up the map. I don't even know why I even push down the D-pad in this game. You can't extend the map, which is, you know, kind of stupid because I would actually like to extend the map sometimes. Yeah, just shy of 4 minutes. Not complaining with that. Alrighty. Time is 12:30. Awesome, which means I'll be able to eat lunch by about 1. By about 1. Not complaining. Okay, perfect. That actually put me in this. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna wrap up here. I'm gonna go. Gonna go edit a video for tonight. I'm also gonna go find something to eat for lunch. Also head down and check. I'm gonna have to go check on Mum as well. It's something I do every day. I go check on her every day because that's what a good son does. But I'm gonna wrap up here. Again, thank you all so much for tuning in. If you are new to my channel or find yourself coming back on a regular basis, why not head down there, hit that subscribe button, come join the pack, come have some fun, come watch me play a variety of games, make a mockery of myself, enjoy what game brings to me and to other people, you know, all the other fun stuff that gaming does. But yeah, again, thank you all so much for tuning in, and as always, stay safe, stay frosty, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.